favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, now we're all set, Richard?
Yes.
Sorry.
All right, yeah. Agenda items for the next regular city council meeting.
I have one. I would like the water filling station at the golf course. Some engineering and proposals go out for this meeting. Since now we can.
And I have one. I've been looking at commercial landfill accounts. I would like to review landfill charges for all of the city. Residential, motels, hotels, restaurants, what exactly the charges are, or what the city charges. So everything that is charged from the landfill, I would like to review what the charges are.
Okay, anything else?
If I could just make a suggestion to
Yep.
that one. Your county charges are reflective of your city charges. So you want to pick up your county businesses and residents too. Because if you change the one, you may want to wind up changing the other.
Actually, I'm not looking to change anything. I'm looking at just to see what the charges are.
Okay.
So that we can all review it and then decide if there's anything
All right.
on the next meeting.
Okay.
So we're looking at how they're calculated, that's it?
Right, just just review how everything's calculated.
All right, with that, we'll go on to number 10, public comment. Comments not exceeding 3 minutes length will be accepted from the general public in attendance. If there are any made, there may be discussion upon these comments. No vote, decision, or action may be taken on matters under the items until formally placed on the future agenda. Comments during the discussion items will not be accepted from the general public. Section 8.05 of the Nevada Open Meeting Law Manual indicates that the public comment is the content of the comment. If the topic is not relative or related to the public body, if the content of the comment is willfully disruptive of the meeting by being irrelevant, repetitious, slanderous, offensive, inflammatory, irrational, and unreasonable action, then there's something else for the speaker. Is that the rule for public comment?
Mr. Mayor, going down the agenda on number 11, you're going to be contemplating a closed session in regards to union contract negotiations. As a member of the public, I'd like to know what the old contract said. There's nothing in the packet. You've had that on there more than once. I don't know what you contemplate, and I understand you have to have some closed session. But as a member of the public, I want to know what you're doing and where you may be going. If that's not in there. Mr. Mayor, I have a concern in regards to the golf course with some of the concessions you're making. You have yet to collect the monies you were due for the millions of gallons of water they used. You've got a railroad that's hurting for money. You guys are just basically giving everything away. I have a real problem with that. You've yet to address any of my concerns. I'm going back quite a ways here, and I'm going to repeat myself. I asked if the county has ever paid for the wastewater of the duck pond. Millions of gallons. The rest of us got an increase. What did you collect from them? Did they pay any late fees, penalties, and interest? You're charging the local, everyday person penalties, late fees, and interest. And here's a big user wasting millions of gallons, and have they paid? Did they pay any penalties, interest, late fees? You can't have it both ways. You've got to treat everybody the same way, Mr. Mayor. I asked in the past, did the county ever apply for a World Circuit golf course? When was it put on the agenda? When was it approved? And who approved it? Another giveaway? And the rest of us are supposed to subsidize that? Your accounts have told you you have to show the true cost of doing business. And you haven't done that. Has the county golf course paid for the hookup fees connecting to the city water system? Has the county golf course paid for the millions of gallons of water used? You can't just write that off after the fact. You can after you approve it in an open meeting and get the public comment. Was the golf course assessed late fees, penalties, or interest like the rest of us? Can't treat people differently. I don't care who it is. Mr. Mayor, I get to see anything where you're going to address the issue of that confrontation with Mr. Stork and Mrs. Souza? That's not good. You haven't followed the city policy. Are you going to just let that go? I'd like an answer, sir.
She has to put a complaint in the sheriff's file.
Yeah, she filed a complaint.
Did she?
You also had a witness.
Thank you, Mr. Chester. Anybody else for public comment? Okay, if there is no other public comment, I'll shut public comment. And we need to do this.
No, we can do another negotiation.
Okay, and we'll skip number 11. We don't need to do that. Number 12, we're adjourned.
I move to adjourn. Second.
All fair say aye.
Aye.
How come you didn't stop me? You looked at that ordinance, we both ran all the way. She was saying, Richard, you and I reached him. It's all my fault. Right over there. I read it quickly. And reading it slowly.
Hey, look, he's coming here and hanging out now. He must not have much to do.
You're not allowed to have all my girls.
I have a gun. I have a gun.
Unrelated ideas. I guess I'm good now.
Good job, Tommy.
You're married now. I don't want to still we tried to if you wanted it. It seemed to work pretty good, but as of yesterday, I don't know. Although we only ran until about 4:30.
This has been a Georgetown production. George Chachis reporting. The preceding program was sponsored by The Greek, Ely's Radio Shack dealer at 570 Altman in downtown Ely, and brought to you as a public service by Ely TV, Channel 3-2 in Ely, Nevada. Local news telecasts can be seen Monday through Friday at 12:30 and 6:30 p.m. on this station.